Have you ever wondered why it's so hard to start a YouTube channel and why only just a few ones make it? There are at least 3 questions that you should ask yourself before you even think about starting your own YouTube channel. When I started my channel, I struggled with this, and only now I finally have an answer for that questions that I'm about to share with you. So, in today's video, I'm going to reveal what those questions are, why they are important, and what impact they may have on your YouTube channel's future. Hey, Mario here from MSpaceLog. This is your go-to space for everything related to smartphone filmmaking and YouTube channel mastery. From tips and reviews to in-depth tutorials, this is where all it happens. So if you find any value here, consider subscribing and hitting that like button. Your support means everything. And now, let's dive into today's video. So, you want to start your own YouTube channel, and that is great. I'm assuming that you already did your study, learned some skills, and that you're already thinking on all these YouTube things seriously. And that is why before you start, I need you to answer 3 crucial questions, so I can set you on the right path. Now, grab a pen and paper and start taking notes. And the first question I have for you is this: what's your purpose for creating a YouTube channel? Are you in it for the money, driven by passion for creativity, or perhaps a mix of both? It's important to reflect on this because it will shape your future in video making. Doing it for fun or passion gives your channel prosperity and perhaps a longer life. Unlike a daily job, you are not obligated to create content, so it feels more like a choice and not a job. Although if money is your main motivation, remember that as time passes by, it may start feeling a bit like work. And it will be even worse if you get to the point where suddenly your channel grows into a business and you feel obligated to work every day to maintain it. Of course, you will have a great outcome, but also the responsibility to pay the bills, the workers, and all that comes with a business. Ultimately, managing all this will step you aside from what drove you to create your channel in the first place. And that is why we are watching so many famous YouTubers leaving the space, just because they didn't think of this at the very beginning. By not thinking about this, they didn't prepare to grow, especially to grow with an healthy and creative mind. Instead, they ended up with an exhausted one. So, what is the sweet spot? A mix of both. Follow the rules and algorithms to reach your goals, but never, and I mean never, forget the passion that brought you here. From time to time, get rid of all YouTube rules, algorithms, and just create what goes on your mind. Open a playlist in your channel just for that purpose. Don't mind with views, monetizing, or anything really. Just do it for fun. By doing this, it will make you continue to look at YouTube as an hobby and not a job. But most importantly, it will keep your mental health and creativity. So, my advice to this question is quite simple. Keep creating that videos that grows your channel, but don't forget creating those favorite videos of yours because they are the heart of your channel. Now, let's talk about language, and that leads me to my next question. In what language will you record your videos? Although that question seems like some kind of nonsense, it is of a great importance. You see, if your natural spoken language is not English, you may get haunted by the feeling that you're not getting views or many subscribers just because you are unable to reach a global scale. English is known as the first most spoken language in the world, followed by Mandarin. As the most spoken language in the world, it connects people with each other and you to a global audience. Unless your native language is Mandarin, I would recommend you to start with English instead. A little tip: English is a lot easier to learn and talk. On the plus side, YouTube is now starting to support voiceovers, and that means that later on you can translate your English videos into your native language. This way you can reach both locals and the global audience that understands English. And with that said, my answer to this question is record in English and open the doors to the world. Also, don't forget your roots. Record voiceovers in your native language too. In the end, it's all about expanding your reach. And finally, the third and final question. This one, or at least for me, was the million-dollar question. What will be your niche? Choosing a niche can be tough. Trust me, I know, I've been there too. I started this channel with 8 different playlists, thinking that I could cover everything I liked. But the truth is, having a clear niche not only helps your subscribers relate to a channel, but also makes it easier for you to create content consistently. After a year of trial and error, I realized my true passion: filmmaking, YouTube mastery, special effects, and smartphone filmmaking. That's my niche. And finding yours may look hard at the beginning, but all that involves is asking yourself this: what do I cherish the most? What subjects keeps me endlessly intrigued day after day without losing its appeal? Once you can answer these questions, your channel niche will become crystal clear. Although it might be challenging to set aside some topics you'd love to discuss, there comes a moment when you finally grasp that despite of enjoying various niches or topics, you consistently gravitate back to a specific subject. This realization marks the point where you identify your path, your true niche. So, my answer to this final question is, if you can't really identify your niche or the path you will follow, identify it first before you even think to start. It will become much easier if you follow this path instead. Use the techniques I talk about and even ask yourself this question: what's my channel about? If you can't come up with a clear and objective answer, start over and keep on trying until you do. Although there are a lot of other questions you could ask yourself before starting your own YouTube channel, I think these 3 ones will help you to shape the future of your own channel. I wish I knew this a lot earlier, especially the language barrier and how to clearly identify my niche. And if you already knew these questions and already have the answers, why not start to learning some new skills for your brand new channel? For example, you can start to learn all about shooting some great quality videos just by using smartphone external lenses. And you can learn why are they so important just by clicking the link in the description below. And there we have it, 3 crucial questions to guide you through your YouTube startup journey. Remember, keep the passion alive, connect with the world through language, and find that niche that sets your soul on fire. If you have any additional questions or thoughts, feel free to drop them in the comments below. My name is Mario, this is MSpaceLog, and right here is where your creative journey unfolds. See you in my next one.